Hello lovelies, welcome back to MoonChild Serendipity Tarot. So today we continue with the general predictions of 2022 and the reading today is for Jungkook, so we're gonna have a look at what is in store for him in 2022. So we've got as usual, the pile in the middle is the overall energy of 2022 for Jungkook, the theme of the year, so to say. And then we've got 4 piles of tarot cards here to have a look into the details of the four quarters of the year for Jungkook and what's going on, what's coming for him in terms of his career, personal development, and relationship. The relationship part doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any type of relationship and connections that he has with the people around him, and the most significant one in each period will be reflected in the cards. And then we've got this turn up, and then we've got the other oracle cards just to give us more details of what we might have missed. And yeah, let's get started. So let's start with the middle here. So we have a look at the theme of 2022 for Jungkook. What am I gonna say? Oh, I think I remember that for his reading in 2021, I saw that he was becoming his own emperor, like he's building his own kingdom. He's growing up into his own version of a man, and he's become like he's getting more stable. But like stepping into 2022, he has laid the foundation in 2021, and in 2022 his energy is a lot more grounded and calm, and he's standing tall on his feet, and it's overall is a very reassuring, very dependable kind of, no, dependable is not the right word, it's very, I don't know, it's a very strong, sturdy, stable kind of energy. Okay, he's mature now, he's becoming a man, my boy. Okay, we've got Mars Spirit, tend to the small things, and then we've got, oh, there we go, the Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Let's talk about this, because in East Asia horoscope, I think, you know, the yearly thing, Jungkook was born in the year of the ox, the buffalo. In my culture it's the buffalo, and I think it's also in Korea it's the buffalo, so that's why he has a buffalo tattoo on his arm, right? But yeah, they are the symbol of, you know, stability, trustworthiness, abundant, hardworking, strength, courage, stubbornness, of course. So yeah, it makes sense with everything that I sense from him, the energy that I sensed from him when I was doing the premeditation. And the thing is that throughout 2022, I do feel like his energy, let's say the metaphors, he's building a castle. He's got the foundation done in 2021. In 2022, he's building it up, and I do feel like he's completing his castle in 2022. His building is tall, and making it visible, like prominent to a lot of people. And the energies that is operating within Jungkook is, it's like, you know, it glowing out of him, and that attracts a lot of abundance from the universe to him. It's not just about financial abundance, it's also about, like, I don't know, love, support, like everything, all the good things, all the high vibes, because now he has his own castle, his own tower, and that he built. He's just like, imagine the lighthouse. His light, what he's building is like that, is tall as him, and like it's shining light far, and like I don't know how to explain it. It's like this whole tower is freaking glowing. What am I even saying? But anyway, that is the energy of the buffalo spirit. Is very, very sturdy, stable, very strong and powerful, but not in an aggressive way. So that's 2022. And the mouse spirit. I think I've seen this one in one of those Jungkook's reading for 2021. I can't remember which one, but I remember saying that with this card he would start giving gifts to other members or to the people that he cares about, because he is not so much of a gifter, right? But that's changing, and he's like, he likes to do small things for the people that he cares about. Also, I also think that because he's growing, like he's mature, he's, you know, he's, how do I say, he's being content with himself more. So now that he has time to tend to other people, tend to other smaller details around him, he wants to make things better for the people that he loves. Yeah. Also being really cute as well. Even though he's mature, he's still cute. The next card we have, transformation. I love this one. This is what it is about as well. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what else can I say. He's building his own castle, tower, lighthouse, whatever it is, and it's glowing from inside. It's like lighting it from inside. And it's such such a pulling energy. It's so strong. It's like drawing in a lot of people, things, vibrations, but not the bad ones, because he's operate at a higher level, at a higher frequency. So what he's drawing in is a lot better than what he used to draw in the past. And the changes around him would reflect into the changes within him as well, and that cause the transformation within him. I mean, of course, the transformation has been going on, and then, as I said, his building will complete in this 2022. But then, after that, there's the lighting, and there's always transformation happening within us. But I do think 2022 is gonna be a good year, really, really good year for Jungkook. Okay, let's have a look at the first quarter of the year. So that's from January to March, the end of March. Let's have a look at his career. We've got the Well in reverse. We've got the Two of Wands in reverse, and we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This, I think he's still delaying the release of his mixtape. He's not completely satisfied with his work. He's putting it off. He finds some of the details are not what he wants to talk about anymore. It's not what he wants to deliver anymore. There's some small details as like falling out of alignment. The moment that he's waiting for like hasn't come yet. There's just things like small tedious things that he wants to change, and like when I saw this tweet, I'm like, oh my god. I was like, honey, darling, you have been like, he's been doing the same things over and over and over for years. Because the thing is, if you wait for the right moment to come, it might never comes, because who can say what is the right moment? If you don't do it now, then I mean, then this passes, and it's just like it's never gonna, there's never gonna be the same moment. And I know Jungkook is the perfectionist. He wants everything to be perfect, but the thing is, he's going through a lot of transformation. So say the song that he made in March will not align with what he's thinking or what he's feeling in April anymore. And at that point, he'll be like, okay, I don't want this song anymore. I want another song. And then he write another song in April. And then he was like trying to perfect it. And then comes May, and then he'd be like, oh, I feel different now. I want another song. It's just going on and on like that. It's just like really, really small, tiny details. And all I'm hearing in my head is Yoongi's voice going, "You had like if you don't do it now, then it's never gonna be the moment," because Jungkook is growing really fast and his transformation has been going super strong the past year and a half, 2 years, moving into 2022 as well. So it's like will always find himself in the position where what he has created months ago will not be in alignment with how he is at the moment anymore. So I rather him. I don't know. I don't think I have a say in this, but if he sees the pattern, then maybe he would realize that maybe I can just drop something now and then move on with it and move on to something else. I don't know. But yeah, I've seen this for him so many times, and like I'm getting frustrated too. I mean, I shouldn't be saying this as a reader, but I'm also from a reader's standpoint, when I see the energy is like going around and around in circle, and it's not breaking out of it, and I'm like, I'm getting frustrated. But okay, let's have a look at his personal development in the first quarter 2022. This is a different aspect. Knight of Pentacles, I love this. Well, I say it a different aspect, but it's actually not. But this is nice. It's like he's enjoying himself. He's getting more understanding of what he's creating and what is flowing in and flowing out of him. He's getting more connected to the environment that he's in, to everything that he does and everything that comes to him. So I guess that's why the delay, because it's never felt like everything fits in together perfectly, like a puzzle. It's felt like he has done 97% of the puzzle, and then suddenly he finds himself in a different position that he cannot fit the last three pieces anymore. But with this Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like he's feeling more fulfilled. Like he's getting filled up to 90%. So it's super close to that exact point where Jungkook could fit the last three pieces into his puzzle. That's why we have the Ten of Cups in reverse as well. Like it's so close. But he's not being too harsh on himself anymore. Yeah, that's the good thing that I see with this Knight of Pentacles. And then in terms of his relationship, we have the Page of Wands and the Magician. The Magician is also, in this case, is about like gifting, like I know, creating creating a good atmospheres with people around. There's like being inspired, sparks inspiration for other people. It could be that like Jungkook would look at how his other members doing their own solo projects and find inspirations from there. Maybe Taehyung would. Oh, wait, this is very soon. So maybe the fact that Taehyung releases his OST, or maybe he would release something else on his birthday. Is it a spoiler? Maybe he would release something on his birthday, and then Jungkook would find inspiration from that. It might be something that Taehyung does very spontaneously and wasn't a planned thing. But then is this spark of inspiration for Jungkook to be like, okay, maybe I should just live in the moment, like whatever it is that I'm feeling right now, I should honor it, I should acknowledge it instead of like putting it nicely in a cupboard and like look at it later in a few months. It's not relevant anymore. But yeah, the magicians. Yeah, I do feel like he's being given things and he's giving things to other people as well, like gifts. Yeah, it goes well with the mouse spirit. Okay, the second quarter of 2022. Let's look at Jungkook's career. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is did you hear me sighing? This is another like kind of delay. But this is not from Jungkook. The delay is not from Jungkook. I feel like it's more about the environment, or like how the whole system work, or like I don't know, they might have like a lot of things planned, and everything has a tight schedule to roll out. There's a lot of projects to focus on, so it's difficult to find a window of perfect timing for Jungkook to squeeze in what it is that he wants to do. I'm just like seeing a lot of, you know, the how do you call it, the things inside a clock that it goes, like the wheels that goes around, not goes around, but like goes with each other, like one would move another one. What do you call it? I'm just seeing that, and it's like, it feels like Jungkook is being, he has to go with that clockwork thing that it would put a delay on what it is that he's doing. But it's not an unpleasant delay. It's something kind of expected. Yeah, it's kind of something expected. Also, I do feel like even if this delay doesn't happen, Jungkook would not be ready to make the move that he was planning to make in this period of time. Moving on from the cards that we had in the first quarter. So I do feel like this delay comes in the right timing as well, even though even though it is a Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but it happens at the right time. It probably gives Jungkook a break from like thinking too much about what's going on in the first quarter. I mean, in the terms of like perfecting his own creation. Okay, let's have a look at the personal development. We have three. Is it three? Three of Pentacles. This is where my anatomy, is that how you call it? This is the metaphor comes from. He's building his own tower, his own castle. Yeah, he's working on every little detail. Like, he's putting a lot of effort and focus into it. The conditions right. He has all the resources. Very focused on it. Yeah, maybe this is also the delay, the cause of delay in his releasing his work, because he's still like tending to the small details of things. He's changing it so that it reflects himself more truthfully. Yeah, and in terms of relationship for this period, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. So this now is in the upright position, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. This is nice. So yeah, in terms of like relationship, he has really good people around him. He has his small but healthy circle. I do feel like he has cut off with a lot of people that he socialized with, but they they don't necessarily want the best thing for him. I think, yeah, I mean, now Jungkook would keep a really small circle of people around him, but those are the ones that he truly grateful for, and of course that includes the members, but also very few other people. The reason why I say that is because, like, with this Page of Pentacles, Jungkook, he would give everything he has to someone he loves. Well, he said the same thing in his interview, didn't he? He was like, until people break my heart, I will give them all of me, like everything that I have. This is it. Like the Page of Pentacles, he only has one pentacle that is his everything. So he would think very hard before giving it to someone, and if he gives it to someone, they better be worth it. But of course, when he decides to give it to someone, he already also decides that they are worth it. Okay, let's move on to the third quarter of the year 2022. In terms of Jungkook's career, we have the 4 Wands in reverse. Notice how we have reverse all the way. Again, delay. Delay. What can I say about this? 4 Wands is usually like, you know, good foundation, celebrations, things to be grateful about. So I do feel like when it's in the reverse position, it could be something like it could be some achievement, like at the group level, could be some really big project. It could be something to like really celebrate. But then the light on it, or like I don't know, it could be possible that the group would achieve something really big, and then the celebration of it, the success of it would you know contribute to the transformation within Jungkook, and that will like again causes the delay. I don't want to use the delay, but again, it's like he would realize something within himself in between all of these celebrations and achievements, and then he would like, okay, I have a different point now, I have a new point now, I have a new perspective now, so there's something else I want to add into my work, or there's something else I want to take out. And so again, he's like still constantly working on it. Yeah, yes. Okay, let's have a look at his personal development, if there is anything that would explain this. We have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this moves on from the Three of Pentacles. It's funny, usually it's like we go from 2 to 3, but here we go from... Yeah, I also feel like the transformation is coming to the end, or is slowing down now. It has passed its peak. And it's coming to an end now. Jungkook can like finally sit down, have a rest, and look at what he has achieved. Look at how much he has grown. Maybe that's why, like, you know, when he just stepped out of big period of transformation, it's natural for him to, you know, slow down, reconsider everything, and establish his values. So that's why the delay, like this, more things to add them, more things to take out of what he has been creating. But the sense of this is, I do feel like pride and confidence and contentment from this card. So that is a great card to see in personal development for Jungkook, especially now that he find the balance, the ultimate balance. Like he could juggle both coins and being very like confident and comfortable and relaxed. In terms of relationship, we have the Sun, which is lovely. This is like happiness, inspiration, good moments, like amazing moments. Actually, there's a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughter. He receives a lot of love form his close relationships, and there's just a lot of warmth from this. Oh, and I think this is the people that is like very, very close to him, mostly the members and like some other few people who would feel genuinely happy and congratulate him on the growth that he has been building. What am I saying? Basically, people come and celebrate his castle. Okay, I'm like, yeah. Let's just use that metaphor from now. Okay, the last quarter of the year, Jungkook's career we have. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. This is the only card that is in the upright position. This is it. This is where he really putting on the last touch. Well, hopefully this is not the last touch. But he's happy about it. He's being happy about it. He's not being too harsh on himself. He's not being too harsh on what he has been creating. He's very happy that it comes out nicely. It comes out maybe even not exactly what he's expecting, but it's even better. Yeah, like this is abundance. This is like happiness. This is the moment where he feels proud of himself. Everything's almost done with 9. It's almost 10. It's just the very, very last field step, coming up to what he's been working for, and I do think is his solo project, because yeah, how many 9s are we having here? I think we're having 3 9s here, don't we? We have 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, didn't we? Yeah, we have 2 9s of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. What else do we have? No, but anyway, 9 is isn't it Jungkook's number? But then also we have a lot of Pentacles here, which is, you know, the earth element is also associated with the buffalo spirit. It's also associated with Virgo, which is Jungkook's horoscope sign. Yeah, overall it's just like a really, really grounded energy, very stable, slow moving but stable, slow but steady. Okay, so look at his personal development. I have the 9 of Chalices. See, this is where he's taking a break. He's sitting down and enjoying the view, enjoying the fruit of his labor. This is like the feeling of being relaxed and comfortable and content with what he has achieved, even though if it's not exactly what he was expecting for, but it's something that is worth marvel at. Yeah, another 9 here. And then we have the 4. Oh, also, yes, the 9 of Chalices. This is the end of his journey, that he has gone through a long journey, and then now he's like sitting down and at the end of his journey and like enjoying everything that is unfolding in front of him. We're talking about the end. We're talking about finishing building up his castle. The 4 is the start of a new cycle. So as I say, going back to the transformation, there's always transformation happening inside of us, inside of Jungkook. He has completed one phase and now he's stepping into a new phase. He is given a little break in between. But anyway, by the end of 2022, a new cycle, a new transformation is in store for Jungkook. But he's in a higher. Notice how the pelican is like perched high up. So he's in a higher vibration. So the transformation is coming for him, as at a higher vibe, at a higher frequency, and it's bringing more lessons for him in 2023. Yes. So the last card we have Temperance here. This is relationship person in relationship. I love this card. This card is all about, you know, taking a break, having a vacation, being relaxed, enjoying himself. Maybe have a short vacation with the bands if they can, or with his family. Going somewhere sunny, I guess. Oh, maybe he will be able to go back to like New Zealand or Australia, because that's where they have a lot of sun during the last quarter of the year. He wants to go back to New Zealand for vacation, right? Hopefully that will be possible by the end of next year. But yeah, it looks like a really nice car. Maybe they can do a new winter package, but in a sunny land. That would be funny. Okay, let's have a look at the oracle cards. We will start with this one here. We have spiritual connection, a relationship that has connection that goes beyond this lifetime. It does feel like to me like this card is popping out of nowhere, because we haven't had any like significantly romantic connection throughout the whole reading, but I guess this is something that is like, I feel like I've had this card for Jungkook before. Have I? I don't know. But I don't feel like this is something that is popping up in 2022. I feel like it has been present to Jungkook for quite a while, for a few years now. He's just like slowly realizing it, not like realizing it, but like really value it as a spiritual connection, that he believes that this connection goes beyond this lifetime, possibly into his next lifetime too. So whoever it is that he's with, he feels a really deep connection with this person. And because he has been going through a lot of transformation, and I guess those transformations deepen the bond between Jungkook and the person that he's spiritually connected with, so that the deeper it goes, the more he believes that this connection will go beyond this lifetime. I'm hearing something he would say like, if there is the next life, I also want to be your lover. That's oh my god, that's so cheesy. But it is something that Jungkook would definitely say. Like, I feel like he's hopelessly romantic, so he would say something like that. Or maybe he would not say it, but he always thinks about it. He was like, if there is next time, I want to spend my next time with this person as well. Yeah. Oh my god, this boy. But anyway, 27 could be a significant number. I don't know. The next card we have, where are you being called to journey to? Oh, I was like, usually I don't put these two cards together, but when they came out, I was being told that they should be together, and now it makes sense to me. It feels like, no, Jungkook feels like the connection between him and this particular person is inevitable. It's a pull that he could not resist. It feels like okay. It feels like the souls of these two people, Jungkook and the other person, is calling to each other, and like they can't help but answer back the call of other person. And it feels like they will, the connection will go beyond this lifetime, and Jungkook believes that in the next lifetime, they will just keep calling out to each other, and they will find each other by that. And it's also like he believes in fate. He believes that fate is already set. Like, I think he said something like that. It's like you cannot change your fate. It feels like this connection is fated, and where he's going, or where he has been gone, where he has been. What am I trying to say? Jung believes that where he's going to and the places that he has been to is destined for him. Like, even if he changed his mind, what he ended up doing was what he was supposed to do. So it ties in with this connection with this person. It felt fated and destined for Jungkook, and this connection with this person also helped him with his transformation in terms of like spirituality, how he has grown. This connection has a lot of effort. Not a lot of effort, but like he gives them a lot of credit, and like how he has grown as a person was inspired a lot by this connection. And he believes that his path, that this connection is part of his path, where he's like whatever it is that he's doing, wherever it is that he's going, there's always a link to this particular connection. So Jungkook believes that this person would be with him for the rest of this life and to the next life as well. I mean, he's really romantic and cheesy. We all know that. Okay, let's move on to this card. I didn't expect all those things to come out with these two cards when I first saw them. But anyway, if you are being very close to achieving your goal, it makes sense when this card is here. We've gone from the Three of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles, where he's like finishing building his tower. He's coming to the end of this transformation, of this phase, and like preparing himself for the next one. Here we have conclusions are within reach. We have like a lot of nine cards, and then we have like close achieving your goal, conclusions are within reach. It's really close for Jungkook already. Like he's just 2% missing from completing this transformation, this upgrade. I do feel like this 1 or 2% is within him. That is the realization that this is it. This is the completion. It's up to him to close this door. You know, it's up to him to say, okay, this is the kind of perfection I'm looking for. Okay, this is the final file of the song that I'm writing on. I'm not gonna make any changes anymore. That is the 1 or 2% that is missing from this. Those are the last 3 puzzle pieces from his puzzle. He would be the type of people who do like final draft 1, final draft 2, up till like final draft 9, and it was just going on. But it is up to him to put a stop on it, like put a full stop, like okay, this is it, this is what I'm gonna submit. But yeah, it's up to him. I do feel like in 2022 he will see that. But yeah, the last card we have here is communication. Where does this come from? I think this, what can I say about this? I do feel like this is not about using words or using voices. This is like telepathical ways of communication. I don't know, when I see these beans all in one pot, I feel like, oh, what do people say about, what is the saying, like 2 beans in a pot? Does that mean 2 people are really alike? Does that talk about these, like spiritual connection, because it talks about the fact that Jungkook and this person really understand each other without having to like really communicate in the normal way. They read each other's mind, I think. But also communication might just be he needs to talk to the people that has more experience in terms of creating music and producing, and in terms of developing his career, like talk to Yoongi, Namjoon, other PDs, Bang PD, for them to. I feel like they have been talking to him a lot about like his perfectionism and things like that, but I do feel in 2022 Jungkook would be more open to really take in those people's words. Like, okay, they say that it's time for me to, you know, not compromise, but it's time. It's probably time for him to really erode his perfectionism. Like, if it's 99.9%, yeah, it's almost perfect, and you cannot, or you can't be 100% perfect. But I do feel like this is the year where he takes in people's advices more heartfully. Also, he's opening up to people more. Tells people how they feel, how he feel, how they feel. Maybe it's also about expressing the connection, the connection that he has. What am I saying? But anyway, I think that's all that I have for Jungkook's 2022. It looks like it's gonna be a really good year for Jungkook. I don't see his solo project coming out in this year, but I don't know. I'm not that good with time prediction anyway. But I do see a lot of growth in him, and I'm just like super proud of it, what he has been through, and what I can see from him, what is reflected. Also, I think I would need to spend time like reading the magazine interviews, because he mentioned a lot of points that I think I've seen in my readings. So, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this reading was interesting. What am I saying? I'm at the loss for my words. My brain's not working anymore. But anyway, I hope you're having a good holidays, and I will come back with the reading on Taeyong's birthday, so that will cover his 2022 predictions and also his birthday blessing. And I will also do general predictions for the group for 2022. So yeah, take care and stay positive, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye!